Hey everyone, it's Alicia Arts, and I'm not sure if you saw in my last video, but I'm doing a 30-day challenge where I spin a wheel with 30 different themes on it. And last video was sort of just the first 15 days of the challenge, and this video is the last 15 days of the challenge, so let's get into it. So for this theme I wanted to draw myself an alien character, so I decided to draw this alien girl and I gave her some space buns just to go with the alien and out of space theme, and I also gave her these space boots, and I drew like a little Saturn and some stars on her dress, and I was going for greens and oranges, and I also drew a third eye on her just to make her look more like an alien. And for the background I added some stars in on the background as well, just to make it look like she was in outer space, but I also gave her this orange border just to go with the colours on the clothes as well. I really enjoyed drawing this theme because it was just another doodle page, which is something that I do enjoy drawing, and I think I really like the pigeon in the boots and the cat at the bottom, but I just used a load of bright colours just because I wanted to make it look a lot more sort of cartoony and give it that more silly look to it. So I actually dedicated this drawing to my mum because she loves plants, and I feel like this would be a dream room for her. So anyway, I'm just starting off with my rough sketch here, just sort of outlining the shelves. I was going for this sort of cute plant room with like a little chair and a little rug, and I added some books on the shelves as well because I wanted it to look like a library / book room, because that is definitely something my mum would like as well. So I did struggle with the monstera leaves, so I did draw it out and then use the lasso tool to copy and paste it onto each stem. And I thought I'd add that I Heart Plants pillow there. And for the plant pots I was going with browns and silvery greys. And I drew one of my mum's favourite plants, monstera, and she also loves snake plants as well. And with the colours I was going with greens and yellows for the walls and the carpet. So yeah, I really do like this drawing. Just a quick warning, this drawing is a little bit scary, so I just thought I'd let you know just in case anybody wanted to skip past it. So I really wanted to draw like a disgusting creature, so I wanted to make it like have this bent neck, hanging hair, really creepy smile, make it look really like skinny and malnourished. And I used a lot of dark colours on this, like dark red, I used black, grey. I'm just adding some definition on the face there. And I also gave it really pale colours for the skin, and I'm just blending the outline in there because I didn't like the definite outline around it. And I also gave it this really dark background just to make it stand out a bit more in the centre and look a bit more creepy as well. So on the day I did this drawing I went over to the beach and I went and got some noodles, and I was trying on a dress for a concert I was going to, and I wanted to kind of make it look like a comic book in a way, but just sectioning off the drawings because there wasn't just one favourite part of the day, there was plenty. So I think I really like the way the beach drawing turned out though, because I just love the clouds, and I drew each individual stone and that took quite a while, but I do really like it. And I'm just drawing a character in my style up there, it's me in my style trying on the dress. But yeah, I really like this drawing. This one was actually quite challenging as I'm not really good at drawing animals, but I've always wanted to draw a little fluffy lamb. So I decided to draw that, and I also gave it some little flowers and a picket fence, and I tried to make those clouds look really fluffy and nice, and I just wanted to make this lamb look really happy and cute. I've always wanted to draw one of these simplistic building drawings, so I decided to draw a cat cafe, and I called it the coffee corner, and I did draw a little cat on the roof at the end just to show that it was a cat cafe. And I was going with really light colours with this, like light browns, just to make it look really cute. And I did add these little curtains on the window, which I do really like, and it was sort of like a wooden building in a way. And I did struggle with drawing the glass, but I think it turned out pretty well in the end. And I really do like this drawing. It sort of gives me like towards a cafe that would be in like Japan or something like that. And then at the end I just added a blue sky in the background and some fluffy clouds. I did like an ombre blue sky and I added some grass at the bottom as well. So yeah, I hope you like this drawing too. This theme was quite a challenge as I'm not really good at drawing eyes, but I gave it my best shot. I really do like the eyelashes on this though, and I think it actually turned out pretty well in the end. I wanted to draw my own logo for this one, so I thought it'd be nice to draw this cute little cat with a latte balancing on his head, and it's sort of just representing a cat cafe logo. So originally with this drawing I was going to draw a face on a moon, but then I decided I didn't like it, so I thought I was going to draw these eyes in a column, so like different emotions on each one. So the first one open, the second one like eyes closed. It was sort of reminding me of the Lana Del Rey eyes photo shoot thing that she's got. But yeah, I wanted to do eyes open, eyes closed, and then this sort of like siren eye look, and then the crying eyes. The crying eyes took a while for me to actually get there, but yeah, I don't know. And then I made the background blue and the skin blue, so I just gave it this whole blue sad vibe. So instead of just drawing a cartoon character, I decided to go with drawing the Powerpuff Girls but in my style. So I drew Bubbles, Blossom and Buttercup in my style here. So I gave them all colours of the dresses according to their colours they wear, and I also gave them eyeshadow in that colour, and then at the end I did add on like the black belt thing that they wear. But yeah, I really do like this page. I think it turned out really well. And I also drew like a city in the background at the end as well, and then I just drew like the light beams going down on them in their colours too, and then I just wrote Powerpuff Girls at the top. So yeah, yellow is my favourite colour, if you couldn't tell, because I use it quite a lot in all my videos. But yeah, I was just sort of going for like a grunge sun drawing with like a face on it. I do like the grunge style as well, but I've lent more to cartoon recently, which is definitely more my style. But yeah, I decided to add a grunge one into this one. But I do really like the way this drawing turned out. There were just a lot of blending involved. And then I also added on this yellow fade background, and then I just added on like a load of stars as well. So yeah, here I'm just blending the background together, which for some reason on the screen recording is a long process. But yeah, then I just added in a bunch of like cute stars in the background too. So I decided that I was going to do another doodle page for this one. So I'm trying out this new brush here, which isn't one of my normal brushes. So it's more of a brush that like blends the colours together itself in a way. So I was just trying out a new brush for this one. But yeah, I was just drawing like a hammerhead shark, an octopus, a turtle, a jellyfish, and I did draw some other things on here as well. I just wanted to make it look like a really cute doodle page. I think the stingray is really cute because I didn't want to draw a realistic stingray, so I decided to draw more of a cartoon, which is my style anyway, which is what I was trying to do for most of these anyway. So yeah, and I just drew some seaweed and I drew a molar, and I think they're actually really cute. I like molars. For this drawing, I wanted to draw a cute fluffy ginger cat holding a fish in his mouth, so I used a watercolour brush to get the fluffiness of the cat there, and I wanted to draw him in this field with some flowers and some really fluffy clouds. I really enjoyed drawing this theme because it was something different. Even though I did draw sea creatures, I didn't want to draw a seahorse, but I actually did get really stuck with what to draw for this theme. But I do like the way this turned out. So it was just a lot of blending, and I was using the same brush I used for the sea creatures one because it actually works really well for these kind of things. So yeah, I do really like this drawing. I think I like the highlighting and the like fins. I think they turned out really cute, but yeah, I tried to make it look like light was coming down from the top of the sea onto him, and then I just drew some cute bubbles around him. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.